What's up guys? In the last video, I showed you how to start finding cool sounds on FL Studio. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to start recording notes from your keyboard directly into the piano roll. In other words, how do you get notes that you play on your keyboard to show up on your screen, right? Keep in mind that you do not need a real MIDI keyboard for this. You can do the same exact thing with your regular computer keyboard.
So once you got your FL Studio loaded up, you're going to want to make sure that your keyboard is correctly linked up to your FL Studio, right? So in order to do that, go up here to Options and go to MIDI Settings. Here you're going to disable and enable again. What this is going to do is it's going to refresh your connection between the keyboard and your computer. Now when you hit your keys, you should be hearing sound coming out, right? If you don't, then I recommend you go and search for a specific tutorial on your keyboard and how to connect it to FL Studio. That should clear everything for you, right? So once you're there and you're hearing sounds, right, when you hit this, you should be hearing something, right? For now, we're going to continue and we're going to choose a sound. So I'm going to show you guys how to actually record something, right? So like I showed you, right click on an existing sound, go to replace, and today we're going to use Harmless as our sound or plugin, right? The sound, we choose it in Harmless itself, like this. Remember, right click on any of these arrows, and today we're going to use Glass NUC. It's a cool like bell type sound. Check it out. So I kind of like that sound. So in order, when you find the right sound that you want to record, the first thing you're going to have to do is hit this circle right here, right? So you turn this on, the red light's going to pop up. And for those of you who are recording on your computer keyboard, make sure that you have this turned on. So turn this on, and what this is going to do, you're going to notice that when I hit play, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bam, you're going to be able to begin recording. It's going to give you like a little countdown that's going to make you feel much more at ease, right? So I'm going to start recording what I just showed you guys, and watch how it gives me a countdown before I start, right? So let me make sure I have the right notes before I start. I got it. Alright, so I'm ready. So all I have to do is hit play and check it out. Alright, so I messed up, but that's actually a pretty good example. Let's say I did mess up, right? I'm going to go here to my piano roll. This is where I recorded. If you're on pattern 1, you're going to record in pattern 1. If you're in pattern 2, it obviously is going to record in pattern 2. Let's go back here to pattern 1, just so you guys know, refreshing. And right now, notice how I got these notes right, but I didn't get these notes right. So this is a pretty good example of the fact that that doesn't matter. All you have to do is kind of get the concept in there, and then you can fix them yourself right here in the piano roll. And that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to make sure, first I'm going to turn this light off, the recording light off, so I can just hear this sound playing back. Kind of like that sound over here too, but I'm going to fix it for what I'm looking for right now. And I'm going to delete this. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to make another copy of it right here. I like keeping everything like symmetric. Notice how I put it at this line. And this is actually going to help you a lot when you're building full tracks, because you're going to notice that if you have things disorganized and you put this on a large scale of a full track, it's going to not sound right. It's going to sound like things are off in there. So what you want to do is then delete these. Make sure that you remember it's on E4 and then the high notes like B5. So E, G, B, just a good tip while you delete them. And then what you do is go here and you copy these using Shift. So now I'm going to hit play and we're going to check it out. Alright, so I noticed that it's kind of too fast. So this is actually good. It's good that you first arrange the notes on the line and then kind of test it out and see if it's too fast. Then you know you have to slow the tempo down. So let's bring it down to like 120 and see how that goes. Now you'd actually might notice that it's not the tempo that's wrong, it's kind of how the keys are put. So this is when you just start fixing one of them. All you have to do is fix one of them, because when you fix one of them and you fix all of them, you just copy that one, right? So I think that the problem is maybe this should start right here. Notice how the middle, right, of this is right here on this line. I just zoomed out right here by scrolling in this dark area. If you scroll anywhere in this dark area, you'll zoom in or out. Good tip right there. And I think that this note is supposed to start on this line. And this one is supposed to start right on that line. So if you have those, these are set, so you can just delete these and just replace them with this new updated version right on the line. And just as well, remember it was on E, starting on the bottom of E. EGB, like I said. And then EGB right here. So let's see how that sounds. And yeah, that's literally all you need to know in order to start recording on FL Studio. That's literally it. Just plug your MIDI keyboard in and follow the steps that I showed you. So perfect. In the next video, I'm actually going to start showing you guys how you can start using samples and start trimming them up and use them in your songs. Or for like remixes, let's say you have an MP3 file or a WAV file that you want to load up into FL Studio. Let's say you want to just use it as a part of your song, like a short sample, right? Or maybe it's like a full MP3 like of a song that you want to bring out here and make a remix with it. Doesn't matter what it is. I'm just going to show you how to trim up and use samples or any MP3 file, right? For those of you who are new, don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next time.